Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're plunging into something pretty special, a look at a really well-planned London theater trip.
That's right. It's for students from here big college.
Specifically, they're fourth-year students, right? Across the MAVO, HAVO, VWO tracks, so different academic levels in the Dutch system.
Exactly. And we've got the actual program document here. It details, well, everything.
So our mission today is to unpack this whole thing. We want to look at the learning moments, the theater experiences, and also the practical stuff that makes a trip like this work.
And hopefully memorable for the students.
Absolutely. So where does it all begin? It seems like the planning is key.
Oh, definitely. What's really striking is that it starts before they even leave. There's a whole preparation day scheduled at school on the Monday.
A prep day. Okay, not just packing lists, I assume.
No, much more. It's about laying the groundwork academically. They actually dive straight into an introduction to Shakespeare.
Shakespeare, okay. General overview or specific plays?
They cover his life and works, but they focus quite a bit on Romeo and Juliet. And there's a good reason for that, because it ties into a workshop they'll do later at the Globe Theatre.
Ah, smart. Connecting it directly to the London experience.
Precisely. And it's not just Shakespeare. They also get introductions to two big musicals they'll be seeing.
Which ones?
Hadestown and Les Miserables. They look at the stories, the music.
Mm.
So when they see the shows, they're not going in cold. They, have context.
That makes sense. Builds anticipation, too, I bet. Does the prep cover practical things as well? London can be, well, a bit overwhelming.
Absolutely. A really important part of that Monday is explaining the London Underground, the tube.
Right. How it works, maybe some etiquette.
Yeah, exactly. How to navigate it, what to look out for. It's a crucial skill for getting around London, and it gives them a bit of confidence right from the start.
So they get the ground running, basically. Informed and hopefully a bit more independent.
That's the idea. Maximize the experience once they're actually there.
Okay, so Monday is prep, then Tuesday. It looks like a very early start.
6 a.m. departure from school. You can imagine the bus.
Definitely. And the journey itself, how do they get across?
They head towards Dunkirk in France, and then it's the ferry across the channel to Dover. Classic route.
Right. And London arrival.
They're aiming for about 4:00 p.m., checking into the Generator London hostel.
Generator London, okay. And what's planned for that first evening? Straight into sightseeing.
Sort of. It's a group activity for everyone. The whole Theaterreis group, as they call it. They start at Leicester Square, and there's a metro assignment. In smaller groups, they have to find and photograph certain hotspots.
Oh, interesting. So they're using those tube skills straight away.
Exactly. It's practical application mixed with exploring. Teamwork, too.
A good mix of structured activity, but also that feeling of, adventure, discovering the city.
Yeah, and sets a good tone for the week. Guided freedom, perhaps.
Okay, so after that initial immersion, Wednesday sounds like it's really the core theater day.
It really is.
Yeah.
It kicks off in a pretty exciting way, actually. The whole group goes to Leicester Square.
The TKTS booth.
That's the one. To buy half-price tickets for a musical. And here's the thing. They get to choose which one.
Oh, nice. So some element of personal choice within the group trip.
Yeah, it's a great touch. After that, the focus shifts heavily to Shakespeare. It's Globe Theatre time.
The Globe, what do they do there? Just look around.
No, it's two parts. First, a guided tour of the theater itself, which is, amazing history. And then they have that drama workshop focused specifically on Romeo and Juliet, the one they prepped for.
Wow, so they're really in it, not just seeing the space, but working with the text there.
It makes the connection really strong. Theory into practice, right on the spot.
Sounds powerful. What about the rest of the day?
There's some free time in the afternoon. Shopping is usually popular.
Yeah, true.
And then in the evening, there's an option to have dinner together at a London pub, kind of soak up the atmosphere, followed by attending whichever musical they chose and bought tickets for that morning.
So it's a real blend, Shakespearean history, the modern West End buzz, some free exploration. Sounds like a packed but really rewarding day.
It definitely covers a lot of ground culturally.
Right, so Wednesday is packed. What about Thursday? The program suggests it's intense.
Intense is a good word for it. Thursday is really a deep dive into performance.
Okay, how so?
Well, the morning starts with another drama workshop.
Yeah.
This time, it's focused on Les Miserables.
Building on the musical intro they had on Monday.
Exactly. Getting deeper into its themes and performance style. Then, the afternoon is a show.
Let me guess. Les Mis.
Not yet. Afternoon is a matinee performance of Hadestown.
Okay, Hadestown. That's quite current, mythology-based. Interesting contrast.
Very. But the day's not done. after Hadestown.
Don't tell me.
The evening performance is Les Miserables.
Wow. A workshop on Les Mis, then seeing Hadestown, then seeing Les Mis all in one day.
Yep, a proper double feature theater day.
That's incredible. Talk about immersion. You get to see two very different, powerful shows back to back right after workshopping one of them.
It allows for some really interesting comparisons,
Yeah.
Storytelling, staging, music.
And just the sheer experience of that much live theater in one go. Do they get a break?
Oh, yes. Definitely time scheduled for dinner between the matinee and the evening show. It's planned, but it is full on.
A whirlwind, like you said, but probably unforgettable. Okay, so that brings us to Friday, the end of the trip.
Yeah, Friday is mostly about wrapping up and heading home.
Logistics day.
Pretty much. Departure from London, journey back towards the Netherlands. They get back to Best quite late in the evening.
And throughout the trip, they're supervised, staying at the hostel.
Correct. Staying at the Generator London, and here be college teachers are with them the whole time. It's all, properly organized and safe.
Good. Now, you mentioned practicalities earlier. What about the essential what to bring list, always crucial for student trips?
Absolutely vital. The program document lists it out clearly. Passport or ID card, obviously. Travel insurance. And really importantly, they stress the need for an ESTA, that's the electronic system for travel authorization. They emphasize getting that sorted out well ahead of time.
Right, can't travel without it. What else?
A debit card or pocket money, comfortable shoes, absolutely essential with all the walking.
Definitely need those in London.
And, rain gear. It is London, after all.
Wise advice. Anything about sort of rules or conduct?
Yes, there's a code of conduct mentioned, summarized by the phrase, "Samin it samin thuvis."
Which means?
Together out, together home. It's about looking out for each other, respecting the group, respecting the surroundings, just reinforcing responsible behavior.
Makes sense. Ensures things run smoothly for everyone.
Exactly. Preparation and responsibility are key themes throughout.
So looking back at this whole program, it's really quite something. It's not just a sightseeing trip. It's a structured, educational, cultural immersion.
It really is. Blending the academic prep, the hands-on workshops, the live performances, and even the practical navigation. It's very well thought out.
It provides this incredible foundation, doesn't it? Both culturally and just in terms of life experience.
Definitely. An unforgettable experience, you'd hope.
Which leaves us, and you listening, with something to think about. How might a journey like this deep dive into theater, history, and just navigating a global city, how might that shape a young person's view of the arts, their confidence, and maybe even their understanding of different cultures long after they get home?
Something to ponder.